Hello mates, I hope you're doing well. So today I'm going to be doing another reaction video, this time to some sick traditional tattoo tours on YouTube. So I love watching tattoo tours on YouTube, and if you're watching this, chances are you do too. So I've picked 4 videos to react to the bits from. I'll put all of the links to the original videos and the original creators in the description below. All right, let's not fuck about, shall we? We all want to look at some sick ass traditional tattoos. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So our first video is called Tattoo Tour, creative title, and it was posted by Wayne Frederickson. If you guys have watched my channel before, you may have heard me gush over Wayne and his tattoos and his YouTube channel. Go and check him out if you haven't already. So let's have a watch, shall we?
My name is Brandon Richenberg.
Hi Brandon.
So we're gonna go into a bit about my tattoos.
Yeah, we are. Oh, the matching set. Nice.
Oh yeah.
We started with these top 4 pieces on each arm, which we were kind of just mixing, matching all the various kinds of flash. This is what we ended up picking.
I love the matching set. I love that when people do that. It's not something that I personally would do for myself, but I love seeing it on other people where they keep it symmetrical on both sides. It looks sick as. All right, he's talking about his elbow now. Elbow tattoos hurt so bad. My sympathy for you if you are a fellow tattered elbow. That was cringe as fuck. I'm gonna keep it in though.
This one, it took him 23 minutes to do.
23?
And this one took him 22 minutes to do.
Mental.
From the point of the needle hitting the skin to the end.
That is crazy fast.
And then from after that, we moved on to the daggers right here. Very similar.
Oh, those are so sick. Those are mental. So they've done all of this in one day. Jeez!
See the elbows? Turn somehow? Yeah.
Outrageous. I love the matching daggers. That is sick as. Oh, this guy knows. Oh. Oh, the pirate lady with the cowgirl lady. I fucking love a cowgirl traditional tattoo. I'm definitely gonna have to get one for myself. Gonna go on my chest, I think. Just love the whole kind of symmetrical vibe.
Alright, and?
But that was our big project of the arms that we did in one day. 16 tattoos.
16 in one day! So next up we have a video from Mr. Gargantua, who's a YouTuber who I've just subscribed to actually in the last few weeks. He is a traditional tattoo artist from Australia. This video is called Making a Traditional Tattoo Bodysuit. So Mr. Gargantua, I don't know your actual name. Sorry mate. He's a traditional tattoo artist, but his sleeves have no gaps. They're not like patchwork sleeves, they're your more kind of like classic tattoo sleeve, where it is all one image that kind of blends together without any gaps as you would get in a patchwork tattoo sleeve. Hopefully that made sense. So let's have a watch of this.
Alright, so today I got Jonty in, we're gonna work on Chelsea's arm.
It's just outrageous work. Like I would love to see a full bodysuit of this style of traditional.
We started it probably 4 or 5 years ago. Just
yeah, we did this one, and we did. I reckon we did this one.
Jeez.
And then
I love all the
we went
black.
up and did these 2, and then Jonty came in and we were like, all right, let's start filling it in. So at the moment we're going through. We did his front after that, which is like moving all these kind of flowers and leaves and stuff through this arm and into his front, which goes around his collar. And then we're just about to start doing, we've already commenced going through and putting it into this arm as well. But basically, like this, this whole look comes from like kind of putting the traditional style tattooing that we've been doing but
Makes it like
kind of
Japanese.
making it more like a Japanese bodysuit. So
I love the taking elements of traditional and combining it with your more kind of like Japanese kind of elements. I love all the black and all the dots to fill it out. Whew. I dread to think how many hours Jonty has had to sit there getting stabbed though for this so far. Looks fucking sick though.
bars that come off here, and then like all the black shading and the dots behind this kind of makes it look a little bit more like a filled in sleeve. So we're gonna try today to do a bit more on this and push it across into this arm. We probably won't get into doing any background or anything like that, but it just means this will be a bit more full. Like we matched the scorpion on this arm to the Bob Roberts spider on here, and then we did like a jaguar head, like a blue jaguar head, and then we did a panther head on this side.
I love the panther.
And then, yeah, like the dagger with the rose.
It's all healed so beautifully so far as well. This is not something that I've seen a whole lot of in traditional tattooing, the kind of whole no gaps, kind of more classic sleeve style approach, where it's just all one sort of long tattoo at the end of it. But I'm into it, it looks super sick.
And then the rose with the flail, and then like these wrap around each one of his wrists. And then we'll probably do a spider web similar to that. And we got the
rose on the elbow,
Hawaiian girl, and then the Japanese girl. So it's pretty thought out.
Seems it.
Oh, the water's hanging. Brah. All finished up for today. Purple flower, blue flower, purple, blue, green, red, purple, red, white. One's from the other day. This one's filled up pretty good. Good.
Oh, it looks so sick so far. I mean, obviously it'll look better once they put the kind of black behind it and the more kind of dots in there as well that you were using to fill out the background. But sick as, bro. Yeah, enough of that one. So our next tattoo tour video comes from Ariana Nikki, and it's called Tattoo Tour 2022. Let's have a watch.
Hello. Oh my god, look at my cat in the background, he's sleeping. Anyway, today we'll be doing a little tattoo tour.
I want to see the cat. Why are you not showing the cat for, Ariana? Don't tease me with the cat. Don't show me there's a cat there and then not show the fucking cat. What are we playing at here? Let's look at tattoos. That's what we're actually here for.
I'm gonna start with this arm here because I have the most probably on this arm. And I'm not gonna go in chronological order or anything because I don't remember
Go follow Ariana
at this point. But I will start with my first tattoo, which was this one right here. It is a skeleton with a top hat and a guitar on a little beach.
So this one isn't the most well done tattoo in the world, although it does look quite dry. It doesn't look like she's necessarily looked after it that well. But in terms of actual like application, and that is some shaky line work. And as I say, it doesn't look like she's healed it kind of that well. Although it is a sick idea, just not the best execution that I've ever seen. Having said that, I can see that I'm going to love all of her other tattoos. And that's the first tattoo. You're supposed to fuck up the first tattoo, aren't you?
Then over here I have a clown. I got this because I really like it by Stephen King and I wanted a clown, but not Pennywise because he's ugly. But yeah, this one ended up looking super cool. Then on the inside of my arm, I have a dragon.
Fucking love the dragon. Traditional dragon tattoos are so sick, and they're such a good way to fill long, awkward spaces because they are long and thin. Fucking love this one.
Then on the outside of my arm here, I have a traditional like hand.
Cool, very small but cool.
With a snake head biting the hand. And underneath it, it just says "Down by Law." That is some lyrics from Madball, so a Madball song. I always forget I have this one because it's at the back of my arm.
Same. I've got a boxer and a flower filler back here. Just forget those are there because I never see them. Got a panther back here on this side with an ugly gap underneath it that I desperately need to fill. And I just forget that those are there because I can never see them. Alright, what else you got?
And classic, I have a spider web on my elbow. I feel like everyone with like a traditional sleeve has a spider web tattoo.
I'm one of those people who does not have a traditional spider web on their elbow. I went with I've got 13 here, and I've got this kind of swirly shit around it, which I suppose kind of looks like a spider web, but it's not exactly a spider web. I wanted to do something a little bit different. And then on this side, I've got this black rose. But the spider web on the elbow is the kind of classic one that I think most people get. I know the artist that I go to, Jerry Salvage, he tends to tell people to go with the spider web on the elbow just because you can kind of adapt it and make it fit around whatever other tattoos are there. So it's just like a super kind of easy way to fill out the elbow. There's also loads of open space in it as well, loads of like untattooed skin, so you can normally do them pretty quick as well, but I did not go for the spider web. Good on you though, Ariana, for opting for the spider web.
On my forearm here I have a little cherub. I love cherubs so much.
Cute.
They just look so cute. Like, look how adorable. I love it. Then below
Pretty
that
cute.
I have a hand of card. Wait.
Like a deck of cards?
What is it called? I don't know what it's called. I have cards.
Those are pretty sick. I love the use of blue ink, which then by contrast makes the unshaded skin look white, even though it's actually just clean skin.
Then on the back of my arm here, I have a...
Ooh, that is very sick. I love a Grim Reaper tattoo. I love any traditional tattoo with a lot of black ink in it, and the Grim Reaper is a great example of that. Hers is really long and thin, so I assume that it's kind of had to be thinned down to fit into the gap that she had left on her forearm.
Grim Reaper. This one is probably the biggest tattoo I have. It filled up so much space.
It is very long.
I actually love how this one turned out. Then I have a Sacred Heart on the inside of my arm here. I love how this one looks. I love Sacred Hearts. They just look
a classic traditional tattoo design.
So cool. Okay, then below this one, I just got this tattoo like a week ago, so it's scabbing and healing, and it looks disgusting. So it looks super gross. Please keep that in mind. But this is the most recent one I got.
Your tattoo should really not be scabbing like this when it's healing. If you're keeping it covered with like Butterlux or like a Hustle Butter that's going to keep the skin nice and moist, you really shouldn't be getting scabs like this. Keep your tattoos nice and moist with like a specialist ointment, and hopefully you won't be getting scabbing like this. If you are getting scabs, unfortunately you can then lose ink and end up with like patches of like bits where the ink has fallen out. I know that I've done this when I've allowed my tattoos to scab up in the past. Would highly recommend doing everything within your power to try and avoid that. But this is a super sick design.
It's just on my wrist. It is a skull with flames.
Biker as fuck, that's what
Cool.
it is.
Also, I'm like so obsessed with it because it's like my most recent tattoo, so I just can't stop looking at it.
So we come to our last tattoo tour to look at, which is by Lexa Clemments. It's called Tattoo Tour / Mini Q&A. Right, let's get into it.
So my first tattoo is this eagle dude right here, and I got him when I was probably like 19, and literally for no reason, I just wanted him, and you know what, I went and got him. I didn't tell my parents about him. I didn't tell my parents until I had like this whole arm done, so sorry mom and dad.
This is classic for 2 reasons. Number 1, an eagle, super classic traditional tattoo. Number 2, not telling your parents. I don't think I told my parents until I got maybe like 4 on this arm, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh! But my parents were kind of okay with it. They didn't really say anything. My mum was like, oh, it's your body, you can do what you want. Like, I don't think she was happy, but also I had got a mum tattoo, so I don't think she could be that mad, you know? What else have you got, Lexa?
I went and got this one. So it's
I
a
love
little
that.
dagger rose, and this one's actually really cute, so I love this one. And then I have a spider. I got this one for a turnover album. He's pretty cool. It's a little black widow.
I love the combination of the spider and the spider web together and how they flow so perfectly into each other.
And I have the web behind him, which I found out is actually a jail tattoo, which I did not know getting into it, but I mean, a lot of people have fucking webs on their arms, so.
Exactly, it's classic.
And then on the back of my arm, I have this skull moose dude going on.
Okay.
Got this dad tattoo.
Oh, that's cute.
He's pretty cool. My dad's a cop, so that's why I got that one.
I love that as like a tribute tattoo, like with the handcuffs and you've got the face in there and that. And that is a very nice, touching tribute tattoo, though it sounds like her dad is still alive. I'm into it though. Quite a few rose tattoos. Roses make great traditional tattoos though, so no complaints from me.
I have my little flower moment going on.
Those are
this
very
one's probably
sick.
one of my favorites, to be honest.
All of her tattoos look so vibrant, she must really look after them. Whatever her routine is for keeping her tattoos looking this vibrant, everybody needs to find out and everybody needs to do it too.
Yeah, this one's my favorite.
It's sick.
I don't know why. It's pretty. And then I got this one. So this one was just a filler.
I love a
was gonna
snake.
get maybe dice or something there, but I was like, you know what, a snake would look way better there. I feel it goes hard. And then I got my hand tattoo. People ask me about this all the time too. Usually I'm wearing long sleeves at work, so they can't see any of this, which I kind of enjoy because I hate answering questions about my tattoos.
You and me both, Lexa. I don't think anyone gets tattoos thinking, do you know what? I'd love to answer loads and loads of questions about these for the rest of my life. Like for me, my tattoos are literally just for me and that's it. Do you know what I mean? But it is something you need to be aware of, that if you get loads of tattoos, people are gonna ask you questions about it fucking constantly. All right, let's get back to Lexa, enough of that.
This one, people always ask, did it hurt? It's right on the bone.
Did it
and
hurt?
I'm like, no, it didn't hurt. I mean, I have a high pain tolerance, but I really can't remember the pain levels of like any of these. They were so long ago. This one I got like 2 years ago now. And I mean, it didn't fucking hurt enough for me to remember, so.
I know that I've definitely done this. Like I forgot how much this tattoo hurt. Like it sucked at the time, but I forgot afterwards. And then when I got my other like inner bicep done on this side, I suddenly remembered, oh yeah, no, this does suck. And this has really stayed with me, just how much this hurt. Inner bicep, elbow, wrist tattoo, all suck on the arm, just so you guys know.
Back of my arm, I have a citizen tattoo. So
Okay.
Shout out to all the emo girls out there. This one is a little umbrella. That's what it is.
I love a
And it's
traditional
raining, which
umbrella.
is- It's not so bad because life can be way fucking worse than what it is right now. And then moving on to my next arm, I have a moth. So it actually has a no face and little,
Cool.
I don't even know what the hell that would be called. It's a little insect part of it. Not the wings. And I literally got him for no reason. I found him on Pinterest and I was like,
Oh
that
no.
looks pretty sick. I'm gonna go get that one.
Oh, it was going so well, and then she's like, yeah, I got this tattoo off Pinterest. Like, Pinterest is a good tool for tattoo inspiration, but don't straight up steal designs off there. Like, you can bring a Pinterest tattoo to a tattoo artist. They'll probably groan if you say it's from Pinterest, but you can bring it to an artist and say, look, can you redraw me something with a similar vibe? Please don't just steal tattoos off Pinterest. Right, what else have you got? Mum tattoo.
Tattoo because when my parents found out about this sleeve, I had already had the dad tattoo, and my dad was like, oh cool, you got a dad tattoo? And my mom was like, what the fuck, you don't have a mom tattoo though? So of course I had to go get my mother a tattoo because I love her.
I also did this, like I got a mum heart on my arm and then I didn't have anything for my dad, which was super awkward considering they're like both in my life. I did then go and get this Gretsch guitar tattoo, which is kind of like as a tribute to my dad. Like, this is a guitar that my dad bought for me and then I sold it back to him and then he gave it back to me. So this kind of is like for him. If you're gonna get a tattoo for a parent, you are gonna have to also get another tattoo for the other parent. That's just how these things work. Sorry.
And it's just a Matryoshka doll. So that's like the Russian stacking
Matryoshka.
dolls. At the time she was really into collecting them. I don't think she collects them anymore though, but that's really cute. So I like this arm because it's like more purple and pink. The one down here is my cosmetology school tattoo, which is pretty awesome.
Nice.
So I got this when I graduated from school. My husband actually bought it for me, so thank you, Connor. And it's just shears cutting through a hand because
It's
why
cool.
not? And then on the back of this arm, I have a
Butt
Paramore
Grim.
tattoo. So it just says Hard Times on it, which is a amazing song. I love Paramore. And it's a little Grim Heart, which I love. This is probably like my second favorite tattoo. He's pretty cool.
I love the Burt Grim heart. I desperately want to get one. Probably on my legs. I've got no room left on my arms for it. But it's just such a classic design in traditional tattoos. All right, Lexa, we will leave you there for today. So that is it. Those are my reactions to some traditional tattoo tours. If you did enjoy this video, give it a like and hit the subscribe button and all of that other YouTube bollocks. If you like the music that you're hearing in the background, it was actually all produced by me. I have another channel where I post beats / instrumentals that I've written for singers to use to write songs to. So if that's something you are interested in, I'll put a link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.